Hey guys, welcome to Let Charlie Entertain, and today we are going to talk about confidence. Yeah, the topic which is actually pretty much in demand, as most of you, despite being good looking, rich, smart, chivalrous, courteous, and a lot of things, are still not confident. So here I enlist 6 strategies or 6 tips for being confident, not overnight, but within a certain period of time, and you are bound to notice these changes like in the coming days. So before starting off, let's start with a small story. Like I'm a pretty good dancer. Like I don't want to brag about myself. I dance pretty well, and I used to be a good writer. I'm still writing something, but I write okay, and I don't look that bad. But when I was in school, I was neither of this. Yeah, I was a shy, silent kid sitting at one corner of my hostel dorm, looking up to those kids which were like not that deserving, but they still got attention. And I was like lamenting to myself that why aren't people recognizing me? So when I left school, I went to college. I was quite popular there. Then I started growing. Now I have like 2, 3 business setups, professional personal firms of mine, and I'm talking in front of millions of people over YouTube who would be looking into this video globally. Like it's not that it's one way of getting a lot of views. Yeah. So people will be looking up to me, and this is what confidence is. I'm making eye contact with all of you and like standing up to all, like being a voice, like voicing over some of my opinions in front of everybody, which was not the case like 7 years ago when I was in school. It was seriously a pretty disappointing phase of my life, but I slowly got over it. Like I was in a hostel, I was not well accustomed to everything. It was a new place, new people, mostly irritating people, but we'll talk about it some other day. That's a gossip based topic. So let's not get into that. So here we are talking about 6 ideas to be confident instantly. We'll feel the differences within and in a very short span of time. So what's the first thing? The first thing is to accept your mistakes. Yes, you might have goofed up. You might have made a lot of mistakes. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't be accepting that. Lack of acceptance is where confidence dies. Yeah, I made a mistake. I wore the wrong t-shirt. I didn't attend school. I didn't attend to the college. I made a mistake. It's not about being proud of your mistakes, but it's about being acceptant of your mistake and to find them encouraging enough so that you can learn from them. If you won't accept, you won't learn. And that is the first point of being confident. Accept your mistakes. Point number 2, make eye contact. Yeah, I'm making eye contact with all of you. I'm not shying. I'm not looking here and there. You might be wrong. You might not speak well. You might stutter. You might do a lot of things. But even a confident person who does this, and who does this while talking is not confident. Even a well-read, civilized person isn't considered confident if you would not make eye contact. So make eye contact. Nobody will beat you up if you have done a mistake or if your principles are not matching his or hers. Nobody would beat you up. Not usually. You won't get beaten up usually. Usually people don't beat you up unless you are in some weird barbaric country. We'll come to that later on. That's another story. But the second point is to look into people's eyes or to make eye contact while you speak. Number 3, take care of yourself. Suppose I would be wearing a torn t-shirt here and my the hand would be losing here. I wouldn't have a good physique. I would be conscious of myself and I would won't be able to talk freely. And taking care of yourself is a very important point which makes you confident. So if you are feeling that you look good, people are looking at you, people are admiring you, you get confident immediately. So that brings us to the 4th point, is to start earning. I'm not talking about earning a lot, being rich, setting up 3, 4 businesses. even a working professional, if you earn something, you have some cash in your pocket, you can go somewhere, you can eat food. There was a time when I didn't have even 20 bucks in my pocket. I couldn't go to a shop to buy stuffs. Like if I would like a chocolate which would cost me 30 rupees, I would just stare at the shopkeeper and like wouldn't say anything, and I would come back. I didn't have the guts to say कि चलो भैया 20 रुपए वाला दे दो. No, I didn't have the guts. I didn't have the guts to tell him कि give me the 20 rupee chocolate, because that wasn't me. I thought having 20 bucks is like not having anything, when it meant a lot for somebody who would want a 10 rupee chocolate. So you're getting my point. You should earn something. You should have something with you. Make savings. If you are spending a lot, save money, because money and financial stability is one of the main precursors of being confident. That's another thing. Next, we come to the fifth point, is to control your breathing. Suppose you're talking fast. Some people have the tendency to talk a lot faster than others. But if you control your breathing, you know where to raise your tone and where to hit a crescendo, where to lower down your tone, and voice modulation comes as the backbone of confidence. So if you have voice modulation, if you control your breathing, you're pretty much set. That is what is important. Number 6, or the final one, which is last but not the least, is to smile. You should always have a smiling face, because when you have a smiling face, you are much more approachable. And being approachable means people themselves will come to you to talk. You don't keep a grumpy face when you go out. That doesn't help. Just be sweet and have a smiling face. Even if you don't consider yourself as a good looking individual, that doesn't matter. Looks don't matter. You just need to have a smiling face. You need to be helpful, you need to be kind, you need to attend to everybody with a smiling face, and that will give you confidence, because people will smile back at you. Yeah, don't giggle at them, because they will take it wrongly. Have a smile on your face. That's what is important, and that's what is going to help you. So first, start accepting with your mistakes. Start by accepting your mistakes. I'm stuttering. I'm getting nostalgic about those days when I was not confident. So start with accepting your mistakes. Make eye contact while you speak. Start taking care of yourself. Start earning. Means doing some work which will give you some financial stability. Fifth is to control your breathing, which is very important, because it will give you a power of modulation to control your anger, to talk to people. And the last but not the least point is to have a smile on your face, which is very important. So here I am with 6 ideas to be confident, and if you use this, you will find instant changes in your life. So if you like my content, and if you think I'm confident enough to carry on with this venture, that's Let Charlie Entertain, give me a thumbs up, share this video for all your friends who need this, subscribe to my channel, because any support would be good, and stay tuned for next videos, because they are gonna be great.